Okay.
Hey Grandma, if you're feeling energetic and you want a different 5 minutes of yoga, here's some more options. Today we're going to stand up behind the chair, and it's really similar to what we did sitting. So I'm feeling through, if you picture your foot has 4 corners on each side of the sole of your foot and each side of the heel. We're going to ground through all 4 corners of the feet and really squeeze through the legs and the feet. And so here's if I let my feet hang. And here's if I engage the feet, my whole body gets taller and stronger and my spine lengthens out. And it makes me use my abs and it makes me relax my shoulders. So picture those feet, spread out the toes and anchor them in. And then we're going to, instead of just squeezing the calves, picture them kind of turning inward, as if we were doing kind of like duck feet. And then you can imagine the upper thighs kind of turning outward, which sounds like they're conflicting, but the point is it's a lengthening. By imagining that this is happening and your legs are going like this, it lengthens up and has you become really strong through your foundation. Again, that pelvis, we're not going to stand like this or like this. We're going to find just the right tilt, kind of turning it back a little bit so that we engage through our core. Just a little bit, just what feels comfortable, but not so we can't keep our breath going. Then I like to just bring my arms like this so I can feel my shoulder blades fall down my back, keeping that length. You can have your chest, kind of imagine a light shining, that it's just creating space up into the sky and this confidence. The shoulders fall away from the ears, the neck and the jaw relax. And then we'll kind of grab onto this chair and move just a couple paces back, so we're arm's length distance away. Then we're going to bring our right arm over and reach up towards the corner of the room. And a twist. Go ahead and take some deep breaths here. And then back. Then the other side. Breathing deep through our lower belly. Reaching up and really finding new length, knowing that we have the chair to lean on. That we can lean back or find that balanced place. Then we're going to step another foot back and begin to lean forward using the chair. So from the sideways angle, we can do this. You can see my legs aren't totally straight. There's a little bend in the knees, so I feel secure. And then I'm hinging from the hips, so it comes straight down, and I hold on. So instead of like this, where our back is crunched, we're just that long length that we just found reaching up. We're just going to follow it down to the chair, and then we're going to see if we can't roll our shoulders back in this area. So then we're really relying on our legs and being grounded through them, but we have the chair for balance. So you can even play with one hand off, other hand off, understanding and playing with how the strength in our legs gives balance and mobility through the upper body. This is the chair version of what I would do in Downward Dog, which is this. And the point is to understand your long straight back, how that relaxes the shoulders, and how really to maintain that strength and length in the body, we got to rely on our foundation here. And then we'll slowly walk back up. Move my chair back so you can see me. And this time we're going to wrap our arm around as if we're like giving ourselves a hug. And see, you can bring the back of the arms together. You can try reaching for your side if that feels good. And just practice this balance. And notice that if you engage this core and you find this strength and power, it's a little easier to go wrap it up. But the idea is drawing energy upwards. And then you release that. This time, giving ourselves a hug again. And then my right arm came on top. You can bring the backs of the arms together. You can wrap it around. You can give yourself a hug if that feels good. And noticing how to, when we change our upper body, maintain this steady foundation that holds on to our steady breath. And then lastly, we're going to try a little balance and remove so Mom can show my feet. Holding onto our chair, and we have this steady foundation. Well, what happens if we hold on and I try the foundation just through my left leg, just to practice balance, which we use constantly when we're walking and standing up at all. And bring my toes here to a kickstand. So my toes right here I can lean on, but the majority is in my left foot, which is really strong. I like to think the idea of lifting up your kneecap. So your legs engage and your core's engaged. And then play with as much as you can lift your hand off the chair. Maybe you put less weight in your kickstand foot. Maybe you try raising it up a little higher. And see if you can balance just like that. Knowing that the chair's there and you can use it as long as you like. And then we'll switch and maybe shake that out. Sometimes that can be a lot of pressure on one foot, which is kind of good for it because then there's more pressure. It remembers that it needs to take care of that foot. We'll ground down through our right foot just like we did in the beginning. Putting a lot of energy there, lifting up this kneecap long, like we're along. This is called tree pose. So we're like a long trunk, and this is our branches. So we'll kickstand that foot, holding onto the chair. And then I'm going to see how strong I can get through my trunk and maybe let off a little weight here. Or you can let off a little weight in your hand, whichever one you want to try. Until you get really comfortable here and you can just stand on one foot. Little toes helping out us all. And we get some, in that, the other benefits of that is some movements in the toes. So afterwards be sure to, roll out the feet, the ankles, the toes, because we just put a lot of pressure on them. Then to close, we're just going to inhale really deep, using our strong base. Let out a big breath. Thank our bodies for the balancing and the strength and lengthening they just did. And seal our practice.